Hello folks, thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to be working on the light side of Archaon's mount here. We're going to be putting in some more flesh tones here where they belong on the colored side. And so we're going to start here with some basic flesh by scale 75. Now we're going to put this over the areas that there should be flesh and should be in color. Then we're going to wash this down with some Citadel Reikland Flesh Shade. Here we're going to move the model around so that we can take a look at the underside of the wing. In the box art, the area under the wing on this side, or the side that's going to be the normal colors, is actually a flesh tone. And they take that flesh tone and they slowly transition it to a very dark color. We're going to do the same here, but we're not going to make it quite as dark as what they've done. We're going to paint in this scale 75 basic flesh. We're then going to take the Citadel Reikland flesh shade and we're going to go over the whole thing and we're going to make it shaded down. We're then going to apply a series of light dry brushes, slowly to build the color back up and then to bring it back down towards the tip. Here you can see we've applied that Reikland flesh shade. Everything is darkened back down. And then soon we're going to come in and go through the process with the additional darker colors, ending up making it dark towards the tips. Now we're going to do a little bit of blending with our scale 75 orange leather. That way we can tie some of these darker areas to some of these lighter areas and make a little bit nicer transition for us. Now we've dry brushed over all of the black parts, starting using a P3 hull gray, and we've slowly stepped that up to a Mechanicus gray so that we can catch the very highest parts of the black areas on the model, giving them a good highlight. They have really nice texture, and so we want to just work with what the model gives us rather than trying really hard to add something that's not there. So this is really just using the model to our advantage. After base coating a few more parts of our model using Wraithbone from Citadel, we're now going to go back over them using Skeleton Horde for the bone parts and Snakebite leather for our parts that are going to be leather, like the seat underneath Archaon and the belts that are holding him into place. Additionally, using the same techniques that we used in previous videos, we added some non-metallic metals to the straps and his armor. So if you'd like to know more about that, check out some of our previous videos where I talk about that in great detail. That's going to do it for Archaon. There's a bunch of small details and other things that I've done here without showing them to you, but they were covered in previous videos. So if you're interested in some of the other techniques that were used, take a look back at the series. Now, this isn't the end of the Cult of Malal. There's plenty of other models that need to be painted and even put together at this point, but it is the end for Archaon. Hopefully you've enjoyed taking this journey with me over approximately 30 hours from build to paint to now finally ready for the battlefield. I appreciate all the feedback that I've gotten from not just the folks in the stream, but also the folks at the store that have helped me improve my editing and my video taking in general. Next week, we're going to take a break from the Cult of Malal, though, and we're going to work on a plain old Space Marine Blade Guard veteran. We're going to do this just to give me a break from working on these really large models. Then after that, we'll be back working on Be'lakor. So, thanks for joining me again today. Hopefully, I will see you next time.